My name is Bante Budarakita. I'm a Buddhist monk from Uganda in a Theravada tradition. And I've been a monk for 20 years. And I started the Uganda Buddhist Center in Entebbe. It's the only temple. It's the first temple and the only temple in Uganda. I started it in 2005. So I'm asking about what sentient beings actually. A sentient being is any being that is able to perceive and feel. Human beings are sentient beings. Animals are sentient beings. Insects are sentient beings because they can be able to feel. We all don't want to suffer, but we want to be happy. So now, what does that mean if this is a common denominator, that we all want happiness and we don't want to suffer? So we need to protect other sentient beings like us, which are suffering, and we want to promote their happiness. So whether it be a cow, a goat, a cat, any sentient beings is like us human beings. So our responsibility, universal responsibility, is that of compassion towards all living beings. But what's the guiding principle is having seen for ourselves that also we don't want suffering and we want happiness. In other words, we put ourselves in other sentient beings' shoes and say, okay, as I don't want to suffer and I want happiness, all other sentient beings want to be happy and they don't want to suffer. So whenever you encounter any sentient being, that's the first responsibility you have. When you see it suffering, when you see that sentient being suffering, you need to do anything possible to release, remove, reduce, or eliminate their suffering. Or else, you can do the positive way, promote its happiness. So it's a two-way. One is eliminate suffering, another is promote its welfare. For me, before I became a monk, I used to be a scuba dive instructor in Thailand. And now I would go diving in many places. Then I saw a turtle, a sea turtle being trapped in a stone. This is a turtle, and sometimes it used to be trapped in a stone like this. The leg was kind of stuck in a stone, and it could not move away from the stone. So what I would do is to go, release the stone, remove it, and now let it go. And once I released it, and then you can see its happiness again swimming in water. And what does that do? What did this do to me? I felt so happy that I was able to free this turtle from suffering and promote its happiness. So this has to be across all sentient beings. Is our duty, is our responsibility to release, remove, and reduce or eliminate completely their suffering and do what's positive. We need to contribute, we need to promote, we need to provide ways on how we can give them happiness. So this is our responsibility, whether it's a cat or squirrel or whatever. So since it's have the ability to feel and perceive something, so we have something we share in common. So see the common thread that we are having, all us, all beings, animals. So help them to relieve them from suffering and promote their happiness. So that's my call for action, so that you don't see it as a different. Don't see this as, oh, this is an animal, this is a human being. No, see it as a sentient being, something that you share also, because human beings have the ability to feel and perceive. And animals have ability to feel and perceive. So help every sentient beings to be more happy and to be free from suffering and its causes. Thank you.